Jeez, it's so hot outside. It's like I've run a marathon. I'm not even joking. I had so many bad marathon jokes lined up. I just tried to pick the worst one, but I mean, I am never one to complain about the sun and the weather and the heat. You know, I love sitting out in my garden, I love tanning it up, I'm all about that. Anyway, welcome back to the next with Danny. We are on to day 1, 2, 3, 4 of the SPZL drops. Now, I do apologise, I did miss a day that I was at Cartmel races in the blazing sunshine. I did try and get everything edited before so I could drop one a day, but just time and life and all that kind of stuff just got in the way. So I am a day behind, but you're still going to see everything before it kind of drops. Right, so here we have today, we have got, as per the rubbish joke, the Marathon 86 SPZL. Now, do you know when I said the other day, like, oh, the Hoylakes, they had a slightly bigger box, and then I realised they were a bigger size. Mine genuinely do have a bigger box. So if I get like a Blackburn box, it's like they're both a size 8, but they're different sizes. I think it's maybe because it's a runner, it's a little bit bigger. But anyway, let's get into the shoes, because these, now I've had so much positive feedback on the Hoylakes, so many people, and it's probably one that split the opinion, I think. Either people aren't bothered about them, but there's more people who've gone, Danny, you're mad, they're amazing. Well, let's have a look at these ones and I'll tell you why. Oh, so here we go. Check these bad boys out. Shout out to everybody who, someone says, why do you say, check these bad boys out? Do you know what? When me and Lance did it, we said it on one video and people just laughed at it. And then we said it on the next video and it just became like a bit of a phrase. And now I don't even think about it. It's just one of those things. I know it's a little bit mad, alright, I get it, but don't get me wrong, the videos are all about shoes and stuff. It's also a bit of fun, do you know what I mean? I try and have a bit of a giggle as much as possible. Marathon 86 SPZL. Now, these, once again, these are going to probably split opinion. You're going to go, what? The colour of these? What? There's no chance I'm going to go for them. They're far too bright for me. Or people like me, out of all of them, I don't know if that's my absolute favourite, but they're right up there. I love these, and you'll see later, I'll drop some on-feet pictures. I think they look absolutely brilliant on as well. But the story behind these, so Quote, and if you don't know Quote, go give Quote a follow on Instagram. I can't believe you don't know him. Massive Adidas collector. My God, it is like I've been in a marathon. I'm absolutely sweating my nuts off here. Quote had a pair of runners, and I'll pop a picture up now, and Gary showed them on Instagram, so you'll see them. So these are based off that vintage shoe that Quote had. Obviously slightly updated, and I think like just that, if you can see, I think the shape on this shoe is absolutely fantastic. Show a little few of the details. So you've got like a rough suede round the front, obviously got a little mesh toe box. I'll tell you one thing I've not done is, I've not given you all the dates, but I've purposely left the dates out on this collection, should I say, so you can try and work them all out yourself. I just think they're a really, really good colour. Obviously you got the leather stripes, Adidas trefoil, and actually on the other heel you get the SPZL logo. So I always like it when they do the little alterations on the back, so they're a little bit different. One thing Gary did say is obviously the pair that Quote had didn't have the red line around the bottom. He put something on his Instagram post about like people either want one-to-one reissues or you shouldn't be messing with them. What, you know, in SPZL I've always done, they've updated things ever so slightly. Sometimes they do like reissues, and sometimes they do something that's just taking inspiration from, and that's what I think people like. There's nothing wrong for me. Taking inspiration from something from back in the day, you don't have to do an exact copy, and then just creating something ever so slightly different, ever so slightly new, but you still get that feel of like the vintage runner, if you get what I mean. And this is an odd one for me because I don't really do that old school run. I like the ZXs, you know, like a lot of the ZX range, but I've never been bothered about like marathons or, and like I even said, like I can only be honest, the Hoylake isn't a shoe that I would wear myself, but this one just hits the spot. And like I say, I put the on-feet pictures here. They look great on feet. And thanks to everybody who's just been getting in touch and dropping messages saying, every pair of trainers, and I'll agree with this, and I'll tell you, obviously the Malmos are going to come tomorrow, and I know a lot of people are excited for the Malmos. Every single pair of trainers here looks way better on feet. And I know that sounds mad, because that's what should happen, but it's not always the case, is it? But I definitely think that all of these pairs look better on feet. And this one, like I said about the Burndons, they're just transformed. So I've had these on, and straight away they're like, yeah, these are the ones for me. These are the ones I'm going to be wearing over summer, like going to the pub, beer gardens, days out with the kids. These are going to get battered. I'm really sorry. These are going to get a good hammering this summer. You do also get a blue lace option. I'll be sticking to the neon ones. I think it looks good, just with the neon laces. Marathon 86 SPZL. What we're saying about these? Like I said, I know they're going to split opinion, and people are going to go, oh, no, they're too bright, or they're not. But like I've said right from the first video, there's something in here for everybody. I'm pretty sure. I've seen a few people, a couple of negative Normans going, oh, there's nothing in there for me. All right, that's fine. But for the majority of people have been saying there is something definitely in there. So each to their own. I don't think there's much else to say on these. Price wise, well, here's the mad thing. I've seen lots of different prices at lots of different outlets. So if you go on End, I've seen slightly varied prices to like Hanan, slightly varied prices to like the Adidas apps. So just look around. About the 110, 120 I think is what I've seen. I'm still slightly hungover as well, so I do apologise for that. So, and like I was saying, about the £100 mark is what you pay. You pay 140 for like ZX 10,000s or the OGs and stuff. So it just is what it is. Size wise, that's what I need to tell you, because that's what everyone comes to ask. Size wise, so these are size 8, and everything so far, these are true to size for me. I definitely wouldn't half down, or definitely wouldn't size down at all. Again, if you did want a little bit more room, you might want to go up half, but for me, I'm a size 8, I'll be wearing a size 8, that is exactly the right size for me. There we go, Marathon 86 SPZL. Let us know what you think about these in the comments below, or on any of the Instagram posts when I post the pictures up. Like I say, and I said it on the other videos, I'm not going to hammer it home. I like the feedback, I like hearing what you guys think about it. It's not just about me saying to camera and showing them and kind of all that stuff. I want to know what you guys think. And as always, if you change your mind, I've had so many people saying, I've seen them in the video and I've seen them on foot, yeah, I think I'm going to go for them now, when they were maybe a bit underwhelmed at the start. So I really appreciate that kind of feedback, and it's always good to like pass it back to Gary and the team so they can see as well. So I think that's it for today. Don't forget, like, subscribe, blah blah, 6 times organics. Bye.